The Chamber of Industry and Commerce is supporting the decision to appoint Christian Mouttet to investigate the circumstances surrounding the procurement of the Cabo Star and the Ocean Flower II and the entering into the charter party agreement for these vessels. The body's CEO Gabriel Faria says it's a different move and one he hopes will yield a different result. On Tuesday, Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley appointed Christian Mouttet as the sole investigator into the procurement of the two vessels. It is expected that the report will be delivered within 30 days. The Chief Executive Officer of the Chamber of Industry and Commerce, Gabriel Faria, says appointing a sole investigator is a positive move.
We recognize it's probably a little different way to solve the problem. One of the things we've learned in business is that when you have tried to do something a certain way, it hasn't worked. What we need to do is try something else. So because of that, we believe it's a positive step. You know, we've been reading the newspaper where people are talking about commissions, and you may remember some of these commissions and the hundreds of millions of dollars across the country. So really this is a more efficient way to at least get a perspective on what could have gone wrong with this situation.
Many people have questioned if the Prime Minister appointing Mr. Mouttet was the right way to go, since the government would have also played a part in obtaining the vessels. Some saying it's a case of himself investigating himself. Mr. Faria said this may not be the case. He explained how the audit process works in the private sector.
The audit process sits autonomously from reporting to the line minister. So I'm making the assumption that what the Prime Minister is trying to do is find an efficient way to get a perspective on if this requires more analysis, because any attempt to deal with this any other way would be quite a drawn-out process.
Mr. Faria is not in agreement with those who called for the matter to be investigated by the police.
Why not use history to tell you if the police is able to solve crime? We have heard on numerous occasions that criminals actually, I don't know, what's our success rate on that? My perspective, and I think the Chamber's perspective, is that while this is a different way to deal with the issue, we believe at least we are doing something different. The sign of madness is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result.
CNews contacted the Minister of Works for comment on this matter. However, he said he will not comment until the investigation is completed.